Toxic is wherever you go, you take with you the scars, lessons, and successes, experiences, and the friendships from past working places. It is all about that work, preparing for next day, when you make working place your second home. My uncle worked 42 years in the same company. He worked entire life with same colleagues being a team leader, and in the last year before retirement, he was forced to dismiss some friend colleagues, because the company gone near bankruptcy. And he knew the life struggles of each worker. I saw him cry when he told me this life story. Some were old friends, some had little kids, some were sick and near retirement. Hi. Welcome to Enrich Talks YouTube channel. We talk life problems. My name is Tatiana and this talks is written by the founder of this channel, Emil. The most searched answer on YouTube is this: how to handle toxic work environment. Also, stress at work and toxic people. In the first 3 minutes we clarify these work issues. Stay focused. Just to know what to expect from any workplace. Toxic people are hired by employer, and because they are good workers, they cannot be fired. People reveal their character, life problems or issues after they get hired. With toxic, mean or bad people, you can be respectful and have less contact as possible. Avoid them. They don't care and they smell who is weaker and can be emotional abused, or not. You can try to find out why they are toxic, what problems they have, still the chance of changing them is near zero. Toxic is their lifestyle, introverts, grumpy or depressive, they try to integrate in society and work to gain a bread. The work toxic environment and stress at work are made of circumstances. The working place and environment is created by the company rules, internal laws, and work optimization processes. The working process is made to work more, produce more, optimize the system in which workers work. The stress at work comes from two factors: the high demand and quantity of work, including the stress and responsibility required from your work tasks. And you are paid for the stress and the responsibility you have. The second factor of stress is working conditions, and if you are not one-man show, you work with other colleagues, customers, investors, and superiors. The workplace is a common-sense workplace meant to satisfy the basic needs for work of everyone. The fluctuation of workers, the upgrade and growing of company, is changing working conditions periodically. And yes, if you must do nonsense work, stupid tasks or work requirements that you are underqualified, overqualified or are not in your job description, affects your inner value compass. But you have to embrace compromises. Daily. Let's begin with a lie. The first lie is that they try to convince you that everyone should not bring to work personal problems and should not go home carrying the work stress. Workplace is our second home. With arguments in this talk, and the three things you find hard to accept, still not painful enough to change one of these three things: the job, your work mindset, or working conditions. I worked 11 years in a call center, and now 6 years and still counting, as machine operator in an industrial factory. I got strong roots at these working places. Whatever you work, office work or a job in Dexter's laboratory. Driver or factory worker, business owner, or just gain a bread. Being a public personality, when everyone knows you, or being an invisible worker, doing a meaningful service to society. Like Batman the superhero. We spend money and time, precious hours to prepare for the next day of work. Hours from our family time. From buying and cleaning the working clothes, food and other necessary things we use at work, and the company don't offer. Going and returning from work. It costs, participating at work events or working extra hours. And also thinking how to solve work problems, or tell everyone about your work success, also having dreams with work, meanwhile you sleep. Welcome Enrich Talks. This channel is my lifetime dream work. After my daily 10 hours of bread work, I write my experiences and share them here. Question: how can you separate the heart from soul? You can't. That's right, the days when it rains, when you are sick, when you wake up tired or with hangover from last night drink, still crying, you must go to work. Days when you love your work. and hate the job in the other days. These are the three arguments and battles we all struggle to combine. Even working from home has its issues and adapting problems. Why our workplace is our second home. Especially if you work long-term in places you choose to work, it is convenient and you grow roots. Unless you invent your job, and unless you are not the employer choosing who you want to work with, you have these issues, just to know what to expect. Number 1. People have different personalities, interests, and they don't care. You could be a ray of sunshine, still having cold colleagues, incompatible or difficult. You have to collaborate with those compatible with you. Good colleagues will become your haters. And when those who hurt you or you are mean apologize, you could help each other as colleagues. The more time you work in the same place, things evolve. You age, gaining experience. You will have new colleagues. You bond friendships with old workers. You change. Your superiors change. Life changes the more time you spend in the same workplace. Rules and requirements change, and sometimes you feel stuck in this workplace. In balance, you adapt to these working conditions. You are okay with the salary and other work benefits. Why should you change your job? Number 2. Not getting emotional involved is impossible. Your workplace is your second home. People get married with a work colleague, or they become godfathers. They go on holidays together. Their kids go to same school, because you spend 8 to 12 hours between the same people every day. People work together and know each other. They collaborate, putting their skills at each other's service, for the common good, and doing together a great job. Counseling, they talk about their problems and help each other even after working program, if they are compatible and have same life interests and priorities. Love and breakups, social life problems, money problems, and small money lending moments until the salary day, envy between the colleagues or talks about the differences between them. Social and looks discrimination, level of education, average worker, or battle for the diploma and money bonus. Employee of the month. People personalize the workspace where they work. They have their private space, or common space. Working with and between people is tough. Kind reminder, you must update periodically your mindset, renew your motivation. You have a skill to practice or debts to pay. Until you change your job, you work here. The third fact, your working place is your second home, either you want or not. As much as you hate or love it, work occupies a big part of your life experiences, energy, health, time and emotions. A school of life, and second home, your second family because you celebrate important personal life events also at work, birthdays, other colleagues' birthdays, team buildings, company celebrations. Maybe it is a dream job, or the job you learn and worked for and now you are here. Or maybe you hate, but you are so underqualified, or don't have many working alternatives. So many circumstances, still, work remains the best school of life. You learn discipline and motivation. You grow in life experiences and skills. You mature and grow a strong work mindset and work ethic. Working place is a survival place, and when you change the job, something change inside you. Because you change colleagues, some of them remain friends after work. You change environment and the road to work and back home, rules, and everything. You cannot avoid working, even born rich. Spending money requires effort and knowledge, people management and wisdom. No one is so rich, and not have responsibilities and life problems. In Upload you will find the links to my talks called Hard Truth of Work Paradox, Invent Your Job, playlist, and my best motivational talk. It doesn't hurt you enough. Subscribe for truth.